Welcome back, everybody. Of course, we all want to support local when buying gifts this holiday season. Meanwhile, Brewing is hosting 2 vendor markets to mark down on your calendar, December 5th and 15th. And events manager Adrian Rivers is here to tell us more, alongside local vendor Chris Gomez of Kaiju Cut and Sew. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It seems like it was just yesterday that I had you in the studio, but it's because 2024 is flying. The last time we saw y'all was around Halloween, and now here we are, we're talking about the holidays. So Adrian, tell us about the markets y'all are planning to host.
Yeah, so we worked with Chris on these 2 markets. This is our second and third markets we've had with Chris this year. So working with local vendors, and then we've got other fun activities happening at Meanwhile. So on the 5th, we'll also have free Santa photos, and on Wednesday too. And then on the 15th, we're also doing a food drive for Central Texas Food Bank.
Fantastic organization, and it's one that I think people start diverting money, right, for presents for their family and friends, but some of these local organizations really need the support at this time of the year.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I want to ask, just Adrian, in your opinion, why Meanwhile supports local vendors like this and why it's so important?
Yeah, I mean, I think local businesses, local vendors is such a backbone of the community. We're a local business as well, of course. And so being able to host these events with all these incredible artisans and makers is truly so special during this season.
It continues the pipeline. I just want to remind everyone, if we don't continue to support local, it will dry up. Unfortunately, artisans like Chris will have to move on and do other things. And so we want to do the best that we can to keep Austin's culture wacky, right? That's the whole point, is keep Austin weird. So Chris, what would you have to say to that about supporting local at this time of the year?
Yeah, there's nothing better than shopping local. So it gives back to the community. You're putting money back into the community when you support a local artist. So when you support local vendors like the ones that we have at the market, you're buying a product that these particular artists have spent hours, curating, making these particular products for the holidays. But it's their livelihood. So a lot of these businesses, these small businesses, this is their 9-to-5 job. So it's a great way to not only support locally, but you're going to have a direct interaction with the actual maker. So when's the last time you could say that, I bought this off of Amazon and I know exactly who made it.
Sure.
At the market.
Or that it's genuine leather.
Or that it's genuine leather.
With Chris, it's going to be genuine leather. And in fact, that brings us to what you produce at Kaiju Cut and Sew.
Yes.
Can you just do us a reminder of your shop?
Yeah, so I use ethically sourced leathers from the US, but then I also import fabrics from different parts of Japan, Tokyo and Kyoto, and I always kind of implement them into my products. So the handbag is new for this year, the clutch wallets, not like the 90s clutch wallets with the chain, but it showcases a Japanese fabric on the inside.
Yeah, I was going to say, if people can't see maybe like the inside, I'm knocking things over here.
Oh, you're fine.
But, this is like beautiful. Can you guys see that inside? Like totally different style of fabric. So I'm going to lovingly put your little wallets back. Sorry about that, Chris. And for the first time ever from you as well, I'm seeing mugs.
Yeah, so the first time I'm having mugs showcasing the company mascot, Waffles.
Waffles,
the
the corgi that really does exist. This is his animal corgi. Oh, it's so sweet. All right, yeah, look at Waffles there with Kaiju, which you say is what the Japanese people call Godzilla.
Gojira and Kaiju. So Kaiju means strange creature, strange monster. It's what I was actually going to name Waffles, but Waffles Cut and Sew just doesn't sound great.
And he was too sweet to be named that. Oh my goodness. Well, you brought some other vendor friends, and I think that that's the biggest thing about you is that you have so many connections to other local vendors. Can you tell us a little bit about Thimble Wimble?
Yeah, so Thimble Wimble, Asian-owned business. She makes handmade scrunchies.
Look
so
at
she has
these.
a
These
lot
are
of,
so big. I love them.
I mean, who doesn't love a scrunchie?
Yes.
Holiday scrunchies as well, too.
I was going to say in lights and flannel. It's a lot of fun. How about Good AM?
Good AM, Annabelle, another locally owned artist. These are wood-blocked, hand-pressed drawings and art that she does onto different types of textures and papers. So she will be there at the holiday market And then we have soy candles that are small batch handcrafted candles from It's Always Sunny.
You guys, we just took the tops off these.
Yeah.
3 candles. It has scented the entire studio.
So good.
Yeah.
Smells so good.
Yeah.
If you're not like a big fan of boba or you've never tried it before, don't let that throw you. It's the brown sugar, it's the the vanilla, the cinnamon. It's all sorts of wonderful things.
Such a good like wintry smell.
Yeah, absolutely. So that one's going to be there, and then we've also had Tina on the show before.
Tina with Brave Ceramics makes some of the most beautiful ceramics. So this is actually from my personal collection. Lauren doesn't know that I took it from the house.
use this for coffee this morning and brought it along with you.
And then meanwhile has an actual holiday beer that Adrian can talk about.
I was going to say, and this is where you step back in.
Exactly. So yeah, this is Jolly, our winter lager. It's made with spruce tips, which gives it like this beautiful like citrusy character. It's so nice and light and festive. It's such a cute can. And then we also have a really fun barrel-aged bottle beer in a limited release right now called Invisible Gorilla. It's got bananas and coconut. So good.
A good opportunity to give that beer drinker in your life.
Exactly.
Give them something nobody else has.
Yep.
Just in case people want to escape their families, we would never suggest that. But just in case that's the case, Adrian, will you tell me y'all's holiday hours?
Yes. So we are going to be closed on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. We have limited hours on Christmas Eve. We're open till 6 p.m. And then slightly adjusted hours the day after. We're opening a little later, and then adjusted hours on New Year's Eve.
Okay. All right. But otherwise, come out and have you a drink.
Decorated for the holidays, holiday cocktail menu. As I said, Santa, lots of other fun stuff going on.
Lots of fun. Okay, we'll have to leave it there, and I'll see y'all for Lunar New Year. Yeah. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. All right, guys, you don't want to miss all of the amazing local vendors at Meanwhile Brewing on December 5th and 15th. Learn more about upcoming events at meanwhilebeer.com.